to the Stones Hill Community Church Events Podcast. I'm Matt Gaff.
I'm John Wakeman.
And we're here to kind of give you some announcements coming up in the upcoming weeks and hopefully months as well. First one we're going to do is kind of talk about the 5 Smooth Stones, the men's ministry on that.
Yeah, so we got every second and fourth Wednesday meeting in Pastor Joey's office. We're doing the Men in the Arena podcast. We kind of pick a couple podcasts that are going on, and then we listen to a long one and a short one, and then we meet Pastor Joey's office and we discuss it. So
Yeah.
it's a great time. We've had a pretty good turnout, and I think it's really hit home for a lot of men to give that group of guys to be able to talk to and
it's
build a
very
relationship.
And it's a very open conversation. Nothing leaves that room. It's very good. It's very nice setup.
And Jim Ramos with Men in the Arena, he's awesome when it comes to
Definitely a good podcast. Even if you're not in the group, just listening to his podcast alone is just great. Let's go ahead and move on to the new club. There's a new club going on that's a kind of a transition between Mountain Movers and Rock Solid. And that's actually called the 56 Club. And it's going to start on Wednesdays as well. It's 5th and 6th grade. Wonder where they got the name from.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's kind of catchy, though.
It is. So it's going to kind of follow along with some of the Rock Solid, but also along with some of the Mountain Movers as well. So it's going to be a nice transition for the kids to get used to a little bit more grown-up type of atmosphere and learning, but also kind of keep with their friends that they may have had in Mountain Movers.
Yeah, and the leader for that's going to be Tyler Ferris. So his wife, Kelly, runs the Mountain Movers group and stuff. So it should be a good time. Should be a really good. That kicks off September 18th at 6:30. I believe they are still meeting with Rock Solid at 6
Correct.
still, and there will be meals served.
Yes, that is correct. And then let's just go ahead and talk about Mountain Movers while we're on that subject with the 56 Club. And that also is starting on September 18th at 6:30 to 8. It's the normal time zone, like normal time that it is. That's basically the same thing. Like, once again, 5th grade will be moved out of it to go into that 56 Club. But it does sound like a lot of the times the 5th graders will move back down to Mountain Movers to kind of help them out every once in a while. So
yeah,
I think that's going to be a great thing. Moving on to another Wednesday night, we're going to go with Rock Solid, which is also going to kick off September 11th. Now, once again, the meal will be served at 6 p.m. Then everything starts at 6:30 to 8 p.m. That's 7th through 12th grade. But once again, that 5th, 6th club will move into that in some spots and in some of their occasions. And I think you have a list of breakdown of stuff going on.
Yeah, Pastor Dave gave me a schedule here, and I believe he's got extra ones that are out in the lobby for anybody in Rock Solid. So this Friday, the 6th, they are doing the 5th quarter. So after the football game, this one will be at the West Noble High School. Then, like Matt said, we have kickoff on the 11th. And then we have another 5th quarter on the 20th, and that's going to be at the Ligonier
Methodist
Church. Sorry about that. And then the following Friday, it will be at the Crosswalk, I believe.
Okay, so the 5th, I'm sorry, is the missionary, and then that's going to be the Ligonier United Methodist.
Yeah. So, if you got any questions, just get with Pastor Dave. That's what he's got going on in September. And he's got a few things coming up in October. There'll be more information on that in the following weeks.
Correct, and it will be on on the website as well. We'll post the calendar and stuff like that, so that way people can download it, look at it, or off their phone or tablet or computer.
Yeah, and just to make sure all the groups that we have QR codes that have been up on the screen, just make sure you scan those. That takes you right to their Facebook page. Make sure you like and share that and follow them. That way you can get all the updated information coming up with all the different groups.
Yep. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about the new series that Pastor Joey's going to talk about, which is Fed by Ravens. That's actually going to go through Elijah, which is the First Kings and Second Kings. And looks like it's going to be a really good series. Looks like we're going to be able to really get a lot out of that. And I think it's going to be a great sermon. We
I
just
think it
got
will
out
be
of the Psalms,
which was an excellent series. Pastor Joey
Exactly.
did a great job breaking that down.
yeah. And then also, if you've missed a week and you want to just hear the service themselves, you can always go over to Spotify, Apple Podcast. That's where all of the services are going to be on. It's normally that Monday or Tuesday, depending on if it's a holiday weekend. That's where you can re-listen to it in your car, on your way to work, or from work, or wherever else. You can always get a hold or listen to those past sermons as well. If you're wanting to learn a little bit more about the sermons, like the day of or the past sermons, and you want to look it up in the U version, which is great. I use that app all
Yeah,
the time.
and all of Pastor Joey's notes are in there, all like the
Yep.
the PDFs or the slideshows that he uses for Sunday morning. You can look at all of them. So if you wanted to dig in deeper, if you took notes on Sunday, you could dig in deeper and kind of see how Pastor Joey breaks it down.
Exactly. Yep. And all you had to do is just go on to the website. It's also in sermon notes there. A lot of the information is in this in the website, either under sermons or under the ministries and stuff like that. I believe we also going through some of the updated versions here. I think that's it. If you want to, if you miss one of the old past vlogs and you want to see that for the events, you can always go on YouTube or Facebook and look at that if you miss it or if you want to look at it. Once again, you know, the YouTube, Facebook is where we stream all of our sermons and anything else that we do live. We always put them on there.
Guest speakers, anything like that we have going on.
If you want to try, we do have on our website, but if you don't want to use the website and you want to use your tablet or you want to use your phone, we do have the mobile app. You just scan that. You'll get basically it's the mini version of the website. And you also have the app towards the U version as well right there. But yeah, just a lot of things going on, getting ready to kick off. We still have Grief Share going on. We've got Celebrate Recovery going on. We just have a lot of things going on for the next couple months, and then actually more, you know, which we'll have another broadcast, you know, to go over with. But check again, once again, on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, website as well. That's really where you can get all of your information.
Yeah, just make sure to like, follow, share. That way, you know, you're getting the information. Friends start to see it. I mean, like Matt said, you know, we're going to try to keep events coming up every couple of weeks or whatever to keep everybody informed. So that way nobody's left out. You know, if you miss a sermon and you miss the announcements for some reason, if you're taking care of little ones, you know, it's be a great place to be able to catch it just by looking at Facebook, looking at all the different groups.
Yeah.
That we have. Everybody's pretty good about keeping everything updated. So
Yep. And once again, if you can't make it to a service, you know, Facebook, YouTube are the way to go. Just look us up on stoneshillcommunitychurch.com.org. We pretty much, you type in Stonehill in YouTube, you're going to find us right away. Rock Solid is on YouTube as well. So is Mountain Movers. So when we do some of the events for those, we're going to broadcast those. The 56 Club will probably get moved over to the Rock Solid website or YouTube page. But for everything else, it's going to fall between one of those pages, and we'll let you know on the main church Facebook page what's going on and where you can view it the best way, because we want to make sure everyone can see what's going on. You know, earlier or late last year we had the Derby car, so we did that on the Mount Movers YouTube page. So be looking for that to be happening soon. We also have. In the distant future, in October, we have the Fall Flannel Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Just to throw that out a little bit, we may broadcast a little bit there just to kind of hype that up as well. So we'll have to wear our best flannel that day. Have to get it out, press it, get it all ready.
Have to throw out the wrinkles and starch it.
Exactly. Yep. Get the lumberjack look going on. So I think that's all the announcements that we have.
Yep.
So once again, church is at 9 or at 10 o'clock. We normally kick the broadcast off normally around 9:30, 9:45 on Facebook and YouTube. Definitely like and subscribe on YouTube. That really helps. If you're watching it just as a guest, that's okay. I mean, we appreciate that, but if you could subscribe, that'd be great. You get notifications when we do go live on our YouTube page, so that really helps right there, especially if you have to keep looking and searching for your website.
Yeah, and to go along with Matt said, with church services start at 10, we also have the AIG that goes on 8:45 in the morning for adults and for the children. They have an equipping hour for them, so they're digging into a little bit of the AIG and the biblical worldview stuff before church for that. So if you're an early riser and you want to come to church early, 8:45 is when they start that for the group. So we look forward to seeing you guys here.
All right. Well, that'll do it for me. I'm Matt Gaff.
And I'm John Wakeman.
And
Until next time.
Have a great day.